Fire dispatch is calling a commercial fire, box 2109 at Hawthorne and Southeast 11th. From a clothing store south side of Hawthorne, flames coming out of the building. This will be on ops channel 3 at 1201.
11th, flames coming out of the building for engine 1, engine 4, engine 13, engine 9, squad 1, truck 4, C4, C1, talk group is ops 3. Portland Fire Dispatch calling box 2109 for a commercial fire business near Southeast Hawthorne and Southeast 11th Avenue, listed as a clothing store with flames coming out of the building. Engine 1, engine 4, engine 13, engine 9, squad 1, truck 4, C4, C1, talk groups ops 3, it's 1202.
Door.
Rescue 23, I will show you on scene on ops 3. Please switch over to ops 3. The dispatcher's there. I'll let him know.
Rescue 23 has arrived. We have dark smoke pushing out of the front door of a business under pressure. It has just recently lightened up. It looks like the building is closed right now. Rescue 23 will have command this on 11th and Hawthorne. I'll get you an address shortly.
Rescue 23 copy, establishing Hawthorne command. Heavy smoke, lighting smoke coming out of the building. It appears to be closed. It's 1203.
You calling?
Yeah, you're going to have truck 13 as your first responder.
Agent 76 from command, you will have fire attack alpha side. Agent 76 copy, fire attack alpha side.
Hey, command from engine 21, we're on a hydrant on 12th and Hawthorne, we're going to lay in.
And you will have fire attack, and my B team will join you for fire attack.
23B.
This is command, go ahead.
Going fully involved. Gain entry into the front door. Search the inside corridor. Can't find anybody there.
Right, we don't have anybody that you see inside. Building is fully involved. Rescue 23B from command, join engine 21. It looks like we're probably going to go defensive on this.
Engine 9's arrived, we're on a hydrant 14th in Hawthorne.
All right, C4's arrived. C4's assuming Hawthorne Street Command here. Engine 21, you've got fire attack. What last unit that just arrived on a hydrant?
Engine 9.
Are you on the east side of the fire?
Yeah, it's affirmative, east side.
Yeah, dispatch, we need police code 3 both sides of this. We got people running over all over lines right here.
Dispatch copies.
Engine 9, come on up. Let's start setting up for defensive operations on this.
Hawthorne, you got a spot for us?
Copy that, truck 1.
And from Rescue 23, do we need to move engine 21 just because of the fire, distance from the fire?
Just stand by, Rescue 23. Was that truck 1 coming in?
Affirmative, truck 1's on Hawthorne.
Yeah, truck 1, just come on up here, see if we can get these lines out of the way. I'm going to spot you on the alpha side. All units, Hawthorne is the alpha side here. And Rescue 23, if you think for exposure on engine 21, then let's get an exposure line for it. Okay, all units, this is going to be initially a defensive fire. Let's get some master streams up on the front side here, and then we'll determine our tactics.
Engine 1's arriving.
Yeah, engine 1, can you come on up here and give me a 360 here and see what we're doing as far as exposures? And dispatch from Hawthorne Command, can I get a second alarm? Let's stage all units at 13th and Hawthorne.
Copy the second alarm and staging at 13th and Hawthorne, 1207.
Truck 4, we're arriving on Hawthorne. Do you want us over on Clay?
Yeah, that's affirmative, truck 4. Let's get you on Clay. I do see I don't know if that's an alleyway or something over there, but let's see on the other side here. And all units. Okay, all units, be advised, we've got a heavy involvement on the power lines here. We have power lines down on the Delta side here. No access on the Delta side here.
Up your first truck, off your second.
Yeah, truck 13, I've got 1s here on the Alpha and 4s coming around on the Delta side here. Let's have you come around on Hawthorne at about 14th. I'll put you on that Alpha Bravo corner here, see if you have access.
Command, C1's arrived. C1 have safety. We got an alley back here. I'll get a look at some exposures for you on the Charlie side.
Okay, I copy that. And Engine 21, you're going to be fire attack group.
Clear command from Engine 1. Yeah, our primary exposures are on the Delta side right now.
We got multiple power lines starting to burn through in that alley, and then it's spreading to the businesses towards Bravo. Okay, command copies that. Engine 21, you copy your fire attack group. And Engine 9, if you're taking a hydrant on that east side there.
We can lay into 21 if you need.
Okay, let's go ahead and lay in up here to 21s, and then report to Engine 21, who's going to be fire attack group. I do want to get lines on those Bravo exposures there.
Command from 23B.
Go ahead, 23B.
I recommend getting a line into this exposure building that's to the east. It's the Vietnamese restaurant building. It's pitiful, but if we get a few lines in here, it may help. But it's getting black fast.
Yeah, 23B, just listen to the radio. I've already got Engine 9 working on that. Engine 21, fire attack group from command.
Command copies, low air alarm going off, coming out.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you're going to be fire attack group, and you have Engine 9 who'll be reporting with you. They're getting lines into that Bravo exposure.
Engine 9 apparatus. I need medical at Engine 9. We have a person who is in the structure who's saying they're having trouble breathing.
Okay, I copy that. Fire attack, did you copy Engine 9?
Fire attack copy. Engine 9 with the Bravo exposure.
Dispatch from command, can you start a medical unit code 3?
Copy the med unit code 3.
Command Squad 1.
Squad 1 from command.
Yeah, we have involvement on all businesses in this structure. We got a close-in Charlie side exposure, which is the house. Recommend we get Engine 9. Actually, it looks like it's happening right now. Stretch an exposure line to the Charlie side. Also, we got truck 13. They got good access. We can get them on the roof. Maybe get ahead of this thing.
Okay, we have a fire attack plan. Engine 21 is fire attack group. Engine 9 is reporting with them. Let me know where we need additional lines.
Command Engine 4, we're trying to find you another hydrant that's close. You really have no options. Do you have a spot for us? A truck company or something?
Engine 4, just work on a secondary water supply here. Kind of focus on our primary. We've got multiple units here on the alpha side, so if you can grab a hydrant off to the north here and pull it in.
Dispatch to command.
Engine 1. We have a great spot for an engine here on Maple Avenue if they approach from the south, protected the Charlie side.
Okay, all units from command, let's maintain radio discipline. We're walking over multiple transmissions here. Dispatch from command, go ahead.
Truck 3 can be clear per liaison.
Okay, I'm going to maintain truck 3 until I determine what resources I need here.
Copy that, sir. Total.
Command, truck 13.
Yeah, he's still.
I've got my aerial in position. Engine 9 is going to supply. We'll be ready for a down-low master stream attack through the front windows. I'm taking the balance of my crew to the roof.
Command copies. Truck 13 will be establishing a master stream and then a B team or two-person team to the roof on the sit on the Bravo exposure. Is that correct?
That's affirmative. Command, truck 4.
Go ahead, truck 4.
Yeah, we were unable to get down the alley in the back. There's no access from the back side. We are positioned at Maple and Hawthorne right now. In our aerials here, there's some exposures on the back side. We don't have assignment yet.
Okay, truck 4, I'm going to give you Delta Division. So that's everything off that Delta side, including any exposures. Give me a plan on what we need based on exposures and what kind of lines we need over there.
And we can take an engine if we need to supply behind us on Maple if you got one available.
Engine 4 from command, can you report to Delta Division to supply water on the Delta side?
Engine 4 copies. Command, we found you a hydrant here at Madison and 13th. We can lay right into truck 1. Do you want us to abort that?
Yeah, we've already got a water supply. Have you already committed lines, or can you work away to the Delta side over there with truck 4? That'd be over on the Clay side.
Command copies. We'll get over to the Delta side.
Command from Engine 13. We're on the Charlie side. We can reposition to the Delta if needed.
Okay, Engine 13, go ahead and start working on that Delta side. Can you split a crew initially just to see if we still need medical care in front of Engine 21?
Dispatch to command 10 minutes.
Command copies 10 minutes.
Command from Engine 9.
Go ahead, Engine 9.
Just to clarify, Engine 9 will be your east side water supply, supplying truck 13. And command line.
Engine 9, you're actually working through Engine 21, who's the fire attack group. But I'm going to change this over to all defensive positions here. So I'm going to rename this the Alpha Division. Engine 21 from command.
Engine 21.
You're going to be Alpha Division. You've got Engine 21, Rescue 23, Truck 1, and Engine 9.
Engine 21 Alpha Division, Rescue 23, Engine 9, Truck 1.
Command confirming, we're this Engine 4, we're headed to Delta Division as well, right?
That's affirmative. Report to Truck 4, who's Delta Division.
Command from C1. I'm back here on the Charlie Delta corner with Truck 4. I can take Delta Division for you. We've got a line being stretched from the Bravo to the Charlie Delta corner to protect the exposures. And we've also notified PG on Ops 1 to get these lines shut down for you.
C1 is taking, what side of the building are you taking, Delta?
I can take Delta for you if you'd like.
Yeah, copy that. When we pulled up, there are actual live lines down in that little alleyway here, so just copy that.
Copy. And we're working on getting a line here from the Bravo through the alley between the homes to begin working this Charlie Delta corner as well.
Okay, command copy. Squad 1, what's your location and function?
Squad 1 on the roof, assisting Truck 4.
Okay, command copies that. Squad 1, I'm going to give you roof division.
Squad 1 has the roof. And information is Truck 13 working with us.
Command Truck 25. We're going to be able to set up an aerial on this angled street here on the Charlie side. We have a good position. There's no base set up yet.
Yeah, Truck 25, why don't you just come on in, report to the Clay side. Truck 4 is actual Delta Division. Go ahead and report over there and then talk to them as far as apparatus placement.
Copy. We're going to stand by because I got really good position here on lads.
Okay, just stand the apparatus by, but check in with Delta Division.
Copy. And who's Delta Division?
Truck 4.
Truck 4, go ahead.
Engine 25's arrived. We'll take base.
Engine 25, copy base.
Medic 26 on scene, 12 8.
Commercial alarm 3455 Southeast Gladstone Street. Unit B is in Baker and optional 1. Engine 20, commercial alarm 3455 Southeast Gladstone Street. Unit B is in Baker on ops 1, 1219.
See if we can't get ahead of the fire.
Okay, just Alpha Delta side fire. Just confirming you're working on the fire building, is that correct?
Yeah, this is all one building, multiple businesses. We're going to try to take advantage of what fire breaks we have and get ahead of this. We got good safe spot to work from. We're making heat holes now.
Okay, command copies.
1219.
From Alpha Division.
Go ahead, Alpha.
Yeah, we could use one more hydrant here if possible. I see an engine up here to the north. I think there's a hydrant up there. See if that's a possibility if they can supply engine 21. We're trying to supply truck 1 and some 2.5-inch hand lines.
Copy that. And 25, I understand your base. Are there any other unassigned units on the first alarm? Any other unassigned engines that we missed?
I'm not aware.
Command from Engine 1, we are relocating to that hydrant to get Engine 21.
Engine 1's relocating. Engine 1, let's get that hydrant supply established, and then you're reporting into Alpha Division.
Command roof.
Go ahead, roof.
Heavy fire through the skylight. We're pulling the plug on the roof operations.
I copy terminating roof operations. Just as soon as you get all crews on the ground, just give me a quick acknowledgement that you're par.
Roof copy.
Engine 29, Medic 333 of Party 2 Delta, breathing problem. Stop fire at Cedar Crossing, 6003 Southeast 136 Avenue in the dining room. On ops channel 1. Engine 29, Medic 333 of Party 2 Delta, breathing problem. Stop fire at Cedar Crossing, 6003 Southeast 136 Avenue in the dining room. On ops 1, 1221.
Command from Delta Division with an update. We've got multiple hand lines operating on the Delta side. We're getting water on the fire. We do have pretty significant fire through the roof here, Delta Charlie corner. If base can send us an engine down the alley off of Palm, which is to the south of this location, we'll be able to get much better lines in operation.
Base from command.
This is base. I got Engine 3 for you.
Okay, let's send Engine 3, and I believe that was off of... did you copy the location for that?
Could you repeat the location for engine 3?
Affirmative. Report off of Palm into the Charlie Delta area.
Medic 311 at 1222.
Truck 1 Bucky, go ahead. Yeah, if you can work your 3 towards the back of the building and then over to your right. Hit those areas with active flame. 1 copies. We got a pressure problem right now. We're working on getting more GPM.
Delta Division from Command. Delta Division from Command.
Go ahead, Command.
Right now I just have a Alpha and Delta divisions. Am I going to need a Charlie Division over there for work?
I don't think so. I'll let you know. The concrete wall on the Charlie side is holding well, and we don't have an exposure issue at the moment with the house on the Charlie side. So I'll run Delta here and the Charlie. If we need to break out for more resources, I'll let you know.
Command copies. Last unit.
Command from safety. Everybody's off the roof.
Command copies.
Dispatch to
Command, do I have any other engines?
Dispatch to Command, 20 minutes.
Copies, 20 minutes.
Engine 24. Command, Engine 24. We've been communicating with base. We're going to take that assignment that Engine 3 was on, and we can get to that alley off of Palm, and we'll have our own water supply.
That was Engine 24.
Affirmative. And we're almost to the hydrant now.
Engine 24, just report in with Delta Division.
Copies. We are open, ready for reassignment, located currently 12th and Madison.
Okay, Engine 3, I'm going to make you RIT. Let's get a 360 on this, but just caution this Alpha Delta side with the down power lines. And that's going to be one of our main concerns there.
Command from base, you also have Engine 25B and Truck 3.
Command copies.
Command from Squad 1 roof.
Go ahead, Roof.
Now, all operations on the roof have been terminated. Squad 1's available.
Okay, Squad 1 available. Do you guys need to rehab or new bottles?
Negative, not yet.
Okay, and just based on what I'm seeing off the outside, is there a need for an additional truck company, or can I release one out of base?
We have no need for a truck company on the Alpha side. We got 2 in operation and 1 standing by with aerial bedded.
Copy, and Delta Division, are we going to need an additional aerial?
This is Delta. Go ahead, Command.
I've got an additional truck in base. I'm seeing whether I can release that, or do you anticipate us needing it?
Hold it for a little bit. We're still evaluating this exposure here. If we can keep it down, we'll be okay, but I want to have manpower ready.
Command copies. And Engine 13, you were doing medical. What's the status of the patient?
Engine 1 apparatus and Truck 1 apparatus. Go ahead and charge that line.
Command from Engine 13. We just did a face-to-face with Truck 4, Delta Division.
Okay, I copy. Are you assigned into Delta now?
Affirmative.
Division, Engine 13 is now in Delta Division.
Delta Division, copy. Engine 13.
Command, Truck 13.
Go ahead, Truck 13.
We're down off the roof, ready for reassignment. We are flowing our master stream.
Okay, any need for rehab or bottles?
That's negative.
Copy that, stand by.
Engine 1 from Engine 21. Go ahead and send water, we're ready.
Water's coming.
Opinion calling.
No, calling Engine 16. Engine 16.
Rehab 5, if you want to just stage a block north of here on 13th.
Delta Division, Engine 24. Go ahead, 24. Yeah, we're trying to figure out a plan to get up this alley. It turns out another division is using that hydrant. They were backstretching to it. We might want to get another engine to literally just drive up the alley. Okay, stand by. I'll face-to-face with you. And command from Delta Division, just a heads up. The concrete walls on this building, the cracks are getting a lot bigger. So we need to just make sure that all personnel are back far enough that if one of these walls decides to go, it's not going to get us.
Is that in the Alpha Delta area?
From my vantage point, it's going to be Charlie, wall on Charlie side, and then Delta.
Okay, command copies.
Engine 29 from 333.
Delta Division from command.
Well, it's going from 323. If they don't hear it, it's fine. I'm curious of what entrance it was. We'll figure it out. Thank you.
I'm sorry about that. The patient's in the dining room. I don't know if that helps.
Have been checked out, and we don't have any problems.
Yeah, it's affirmative. I was just coordinating with Engine 24. We've got 2.5 as exposure lines on the Charlie side to protect this greenhouse,
And with Truck 13's aerial operating on the roof and hand lines on the Delta side, we should be able to keep it in check where it's at.
Just going to continue to have you as Delta Division check that Charlie side then and let me know if I do need to establish Charlie Division.
Sounds good.
Command from Rescue 23A. Truck 13 does not have a water source to it. Engine 5 is about a block away from a hydrant. 11 to Clay.
Yeah, Rescue 23, can you work through Alpha Division? You're assigned an Alpha Division, please.
C405 drive.
1 apparatus, charge that second line.
Copy that, charge the second line.
336 test. Mr. Westside, please.
Westside Kaiser, we are on Western Zone Management.
9344 team.
Medic 344 team, 1233.
Had a fire event. Blew out. I recommend a fire.
Okay, command copies the fire event. Do we have anybody working up near the building? Cal Company's commands received a mayday from a fire event. Sounds like a minor explosion in there. We're going to do a quick PAR. Alpha Division from command, do you have PAR?
Alpha Division PAR.
Copy Alpha Division, and as I check this, just make sure you face-to-face to ensure that. Delta Division from command.
Delta Division, stand by. I'm getting my company, sir.
378 Northwest 18th Avenue, Knox Tunnel 1. Engine 26, Medic 311, a party 2 Delta, semi-conscious person, 1378 Northwest 18th Avenue, Knox 1, 1234.
Vigil associated with the fire event. Truck 13 and they have a PAR.
Control.
Division, are you PAR?
Correct, affirmative. Delta Division is PAR. And just a heads up, we've got this alley in between this greenhouse and this concrete commercial building on fire. We don't want anyone walking in between those two buildings. If it goes, it's going to pancake them in there.
Okay, all units, safety advisory from command. Have involvement in this structure for quite some time here. We're looking at possibility of collapses as well as heavy fire on the Charlie side. Nobody in that alley. All units operating on the Fireground, ensure that your personnel are outside the collapse zone.
Running with police. Northwest 10th Avenue, Northwest White Street on Ops 1, 1235.
45 route, 1235.
Person 835 East Burnside Street on Ops 1. Medic 335, Party 6 Alpha, sick person 835 East Burnside Street on Ops 1, 1235.
Engine 6, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to have you try to position. You may need to talk to Delta Division here, but I'd like you to get positioned to where you can monitor the Charlie side. We do have an immediate exposure on that Charlie side. So once you get into position over there, get a hold of command, and at that point I'll make you Charlie Division.
Okay, I'll grab my crew and work over to Charlie Division.
Dispatch to command 30 minutes.
There, and at that point we'll establish Charlie Division.
Engine 6, copy.
This command from C405.
It's C405.
I've transitioned with C4. I am now safety. He's ready for reassignment.
C4 from command.
C3, go ahead.
Yeah, C3, I'm going to make you Charlie Division. Engine 6 is working over into the Charlie side here. And mainly it sounds like you're just going to report on that Charlie side for me.
Command copies. I'll assume Charlie Division. I'll have Engine 6 working for me.
Dispatch to command 30 minutes.
Command copies 30 minutes.
Let you know when they are. Are you guys going to stage?
I think that might be best until we get a little more information.
Medic 345, I'll let them know. Engine 16 from Ops 1.
Go ahead, first side.
Party 2 Delta, Chesapeake, Northwest 5th Avenue, Northwest Coot Street on Ops Channel 1. Timeout is 12:37.
To possible suicide. We have her back on the line. Medic 311 says they're going to stage. And police should be responding. I'll let you know when they're en route.
Copy that. So police are not en route.
Again, they were not a minute ago. So hang on. Sorry, we're super busy up here.
Responding.
Medic 38 responding.
307 route.
Medic 307 en route. Engine 16, police are not responding yet.
Command.
And for you,
345.
Medic 345, for you and Engine 16, who's hanging?
16 copy, and we know if patient is still hanging or is patient down.
Is Engine 29?
All she's saying, she's pretty freaked out, and all she's saying is he's making gurgling sounds. but I'm trying to check with the call taker.
45, Engine 16, we're not going to stage on this. I don't see enough information for us to stage with the situation.
That's fine. We'll go in.
Command from Delta Division, just did a face-to-face with Charlie Division. If this Charlie side green exposure house is on fire, we're going to take Engine 1 and Truck 25 out of Delta and reassign them to the interior for Charlie to put a stop on that fire for the Charlie exposure.
Okay, I copy that. Can you give me those units that you're assigning into the Charlie side again?
It will be Engine 1 and Truck 25, and they have the hose lines they need. They're just waiting to transition if we need them.
Okay, I copy. Engine 1 and Truck 25. Okay, all companies, we're going to have 2 operations on this fire. We are defensive on the primary. Engine 1 and Truck 25 will be offensive in the Charlie side exposure residential area.
310 Priority 4 Alpha, sick person, Hayden Meadows Mobile Home Park, 1501 North Hayden Island Drive, 27 Adam, on Ops 1. Medic 310, Priority 4 Alpha, sick person, Hayden Island Mobile Home Park, 1501 North Hayden Island Drive, 27 Adam, on Ops 1, 1240.
National Truck 80. We're not finding any other black smoke besides the one from the Hawthorne fire, so we're going to clear.
Truck 8 clear, 1240.
Yeah, we've been assigned over there for manpower. Are you going to need our engine as well, or just crew for manpower?
Right now, just your crew for manpower.
Copy. Engine 24.
Standing by hydrant still over in kind of the Delta area.
Negative. At this point, we are relay pumping, supplying engine 4, which is a lot of the 2.5 on that division, and we're hoping to get some more protection lines in place in case things transition more.
Yeah, Joe,
Okay, I copy. So you'll be reporting through Delta Division then.
That's affirmative, and I've left my AO to do the relay pumping.
Copy. And Division Group Supervisors, I'm going to ask for a CAN report here in condition, so stand by to give updates.
Engine 16 from Ops 1.
Okay, go ahead.
For you and Medic 345, she cut him down. He's purple, gurgling noises when she moves him. He's cold.
We've knocked the meter base off the wall with a master stream.
Yeah, I believe we're still waiting on PG to arrive.
Copy.
Command from base.
Go ahead, base.
All you have is 1 B team and Truck 3. If you want more rigs, you're going to have to call 3rd.
Yeah, copy. Thank you. Alpha Division from Command, can I get a CAN report?
Engine 2 is patient.
Engine 2 is patient.
Command from Apparatus 13, Truck 13. Do we have permission to go up to the roof for defensive right now with the aerial?
Are you asking to get on the roof, or are you asking to charge an aerial device?
Yeah, I'm asking to use the aerial on the roof. Right now we're at the street level, and I feel like we could do more good on the roof. Hey, Brian, I'll come face with you. This is Truck 13.
Okay, so Truck 13, if you're going to use that, you're just going through Alpha Division for that, okay?
Medic 345, please scan engine 16. And go ahead and have the NE call us. Phone number 503-803-4188.
Confirming 803-4188.
Confirm.
Engine 16, you can be clear.
Can you repeat that?
I'm 1245.
Ops 1 from C210.
C210.
Put me in service as a responding Portland battalion chief.
C210 copy.
RIT from Command. Engine 3, RIT from Command.
347, right?
I think 347 and 1246.
Operating on the Alpha side is overshooting the building a little bit on the crews in the alley.
Dispatch Command, can you advise PG to approach Hawthorne from the west?
Copy Hawthorne from the west.
Engine 3, RIT from Command.
Engine 3.
Yeah, we've got a significant work around all sides of this building. Are you able to cover all 4 sides, including the offensive operations and the Charlie side, or do you need additional resources?
They can use one more company to cover the Charlie side. Kind of have our hands full on the Alpha.
Copy. And Squad 1, are you still available?
We're manning 2.5 from the Alpha side. We can be reassigned if need be.
That's negative.
Dispatch Command 40 minutes.
Command copies 40 minutes.
Medic 310 on scene.
Medic 310 on scene, 1247.
Engine 27 station.
With CMN Street, responding with police. On Ops Channel 1, timeout is 1247.
336. The status of Emmanuel and the university, please.
Emmanuel and the university are green.
Dispatch engine 2, you can cancel our medic. Dispatch engine 2, you can cancel our medic. Affirmative. Just be advised per liaison, the third alarm will get you 3 engines with no trucks.
Command copies.
Information, box 2109, they're calling a third alarm on the commercial fire at 1310 Southeast Hawthorne Boulevard. It's 1248. It's going to be on ops 3.
East Hawthorne Boulevard, staging's at 13th and Hawthorne. Staging at 13th and Hawthorne on optional 3. Engine 15, engine 20, engine 28. Crews on scene requesting you on box number 2109. The commercial fire, 1310 Southeast Hawthorne Boulevard. Staging will be at 13th and Hawthorne. Going to be an optional 3, 1249.
Staging on this. Per the notes, was there a previous call on this?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Let me check.
Base from command.
Base, go ahead.
Yeah, we pulled a third alarm, so you have 3 engines coming into base. Can you let me know when I get an engine company?
Base copy. So you got engine 25B, or do you want a full
company?
Dispatch to command. Your third alarm engines are engine 20, 28, and 15.
Engine 20, 28, and 15. Thank you.
Police are out with him, and they're at 1030 Southwest 13th, and you can go in.
Copy.
307 copies.
All third alarm companies from base. Base will actually be 11th and Madison.
Engine 14, Truck 8, C2, and Medic 361 reported a traffic accident with a rollover, Northeast Weidler Street, Northeast 15th Avenue, on Ops Channel 6. Engine 14, Truck 8, C2, and Medic 361 reported a traffic accident with a rollover, Northeast Weidler Street, Northeast 15th Avenue, on Ops Channel 6, 1251.
Dispatch clearing out 6 for a rollover accident.
Copy.
Truck 8's arrived. Looks like we have a 2-vehicle accident. There doesn't appear to be anyone inside the vehicles. Truck 8 will be investigating, and Truck 8 will have Weidler command. Sorry.
Truck 8 taking command at 1252.
1252.
All companies command. Everyone's out of the vehicles. We're just going to check and see if we have any patients. That'll probably recall us.
Dispatch to command.
Copy that, Mike. Yeah, whenever you can, feel comfortable doing that, do it because we need the coverage.
Truck 8, copy that. Yeah, we'll get to recall this. I'll leave Truck 8 working, and Medic 361, I'll have you continue until we can confirm no patients, and we'll switch back over to Ops 1.
Dispatch copies the recall, switching to Ops 1, 1284.
515 Southeast Renee Avenue, number 1. Going to be for engine 72, engine 71, engine 75, engine 73, truck 71, and C7. Be an optional 4, 1254.
Looks like that's going to be on the fire force.
At this time, negative need for additional resources.
That's negative. We're good here at the Alpha Division.
Delta Division from command, can I get a CAN report?
Yeah, conditions are looking a little bit better here now that the roof went in, most heat's going up. We got cooling on the Charlie side exposure from the Delta side. Multiple lines are in operation. Walls look stable. And then right now, we've just moved a hose line to a roof of a neighboring house, and so we got pretty good coverage. I don't think we need anything right now.
Command copies, Charlie Division from command.
Command from Charlie Division. We got no fire inside the exposure building right now. We have a good offensive strategy in place if needed with dry hose line stretch, so we have no further needs at this time.
Okay, and do we need to do any primary or secondary search on that residence?
There we are, complete.
Command copies. And Alpha Division from command.
Go ahead.
Yeah, with these multiple businesses here from the Alpha side, do we have fire involvement all through all the businesses? And if not, have we done any primaries in these businesses?
It appears we have fire involvement. We've got a couple little, one little storefront here, right in front of the Alpha Division at 1310 Hawthorne. We'll do a quick primary. We can do that from the exterior of the building.
Command copies.
Alpha Division for it. Alpha Division. And we currently have some of our members helping out with hose lines on the Alpha side. When you get another company, we can use one to replace them, so we have 4 dedicated.
22 copy, moved up to station 26.
Calling. Engine 3 RIT. Alpha Division copy. What's your location, Engine 3? Alpha side. On Engine 3 corner.
Copy.
Copies PGE on scene.
Dispatch, command.
23 will be ready for assignment shortly.
Dispatch, go ahead.
50 minutes, 50.
Command copies. Last unit becoming available.
Command from Rescue 23 will be available shortly. Just get our gear back on.
Okay, Rescue 23, work through Alpha Division.
We will return to Alpha Division. And command from Rescue 23, the patient did go to the hospital.
Copy.
Command from base, all third alarm companies have arrived.
Copy that. Can you send me one engine company?
Yeah, engine 20.
Engine 20 from command. Report to the Charlie side of this building. Work your way around the Charlie side. That's the south side. Report to Charlie Division C3, and you're going to be a secondary RIT on the Charlie side.
Charlie side, answer to C.
Safety from command.
Safety, go ahead.
Yeah, John, I've set up a second RIT on that Charlie side just for accountability if we have anything. I'm going to give you both RIT teams for accountability. You've got one here on the Alpha and one on the Charlie, as well as the two investigators.
Safety copies. 2 RIT teams. Alpha Charlie.
And all division group supervisors, let's start working on a rotation plan here to get people rehabbed. Advise command if you need additional resources in order to do the rehab.
Engine 76 has arrived on a hydrant just east of Renee.
Dispatch, Clackamas engine 302.
Go ahead.
We just received the move up dispatch. We'll be en route to station 20.
Copy, thank you.
Command, go ahead.
Can you put a timestamp in the log at 12:34 with a smoke event?
Affirmative.
347, status of good time.
Good time is green.
347, I didn't copy.
Good time is green.
Step 1 arrived. We're going to stage across the street in the old DMV parking lot here. Command, copy.
Engine 9 on Alpha Division, they're on the Delta side. They could use a rehab. So if you got another company to swap spots with them, send them out.
Copy.
We have been directed towards a disconnected natural gas line. We do not smell any natural gas. We do not hear gas leaking. We're confirming with residents.
Okay, I copy that.
Agent 76, command.
76, go ahead.
Yeah, would you move forward here and go ahead and just block traffic accessing Renee at Pell?
Copy, blocking traffic, accessing Renee and Powell.
Engine 71 is going to be arriving on the hydrant at 6.
Engine 14, Medic 335. A party 2 Delta, seizure, Safeway, 1100 Northeast Broadway, and Ops 1, timeout 1302.
Please go ahead.
Let's release Truck 3 and then send Engine 28 Alpha Division for 2 relief crews.
Case copies. Engine 28, copy that assignment.
Dispatch, PIO 351.
PIO 351.
Can you tell me what hospital the ambulance transported from the fire scene?
Sure, stand by. Went to the university.
University, thank you.
13. Truck 1 from Truck 13. Truck 1, go ahead. Let's get one of your operators over on Simplex 3 that can coordinate with my operator. We're going to start working our master stream over to your area. So.
Okay, sounds good. We're on Simplex 1 already.
Copy. Let's use Simplex 1 then. We'll keep it there. Thank you.
Agent from command.
Go ahead.
I see companies up near this building here. 2 things. Those power lines came down. I don't know if they're hot or not. And is there any potential for collapse on that wall?
Yeah, power lines look good right now. Crews are out of them. I can't tell if they're hot. As far as the wall's concerned, it's looking a lot better. We're still keeping crews away from it.
Copy. And safety from command, were you able to ascertain anything around the building, whether gas has been shut off?
Yeah, we're just clear of our call. Are we closer than engine 14 on that feeder?
Definitely.
You can clear engine 14 and put us truck 8 on that, please.
Okay, engine 14, you can be clear.
Engine 14 is copying, and we're heading to station 3.
I'll be heading to station 3 at 1305. Information on a recall of the gas major incident, Gresham Mobile Home Park, 515 Southeast Renee Avenue, Office 4 is clear, 1305.
On at 1305.
Alpha Division from command.
Alpha Division.
Yeah, is the fire under control?
Yeah, we got a good knock on the fire on the Alpha Division.
Division from command is fire under control from the Delta side.
Yeah, it's affirmative.
Dispatch from command. Timestamp, fire under control.
Fire under control 1306 and dispatch to command 60 minutes, 60.
Command copy 60 minutes.